Hey, everybody, we are off and running on this getaway edition of Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you outside the walking ring. It is closing day of the championship season. Want to thank everybody who had a part in making it such a great year, even if a little topsy-turvy with what's going on out in the world. We've got 10 races here on the show, and we've got a whole lot of Pete Aiello, who's coming up next.
10 races on a Sunday afternoon in South Florida with the fast main track, a firm turf course, and guaranteed money in the jackpot of the Rainbow Six. The guaranteed money was $100,000. Another great day in the weather department. The sun was out. We had a fast main track and a firm turf. First of the day over the firm turf at 5 furlongs, maiden claimers at a $16,000 level. These are fillies and mares. Jockey change on the 1, Wild About This to Gadiel Martinez. Rider change on 4, La Guatemalteca, make it Fanny Olson. Field of 11 in a wide open betting race. Racing at Gulfstream. The favorite Cultivation was last to break. Katniss Can was first to break, joined quickly by Holly Hill. Down at the inside and her Zealous with Cookie Cove into the top flight. Down at the inside and Wild About This. From the far outside goes Dat Hot Match. At the rail and Wild About This. Then back between horses, Rosa Sparks, Cultivation, and Dancing with Jimmy B are next. And the trailer is La Guatemalteca. They pass the half-mile grounds and kick to the far turn. Holly Hill holds inside position with Cookie Cove right alongside. These two have gone 5 ahead of an on-moving Wild About This, who's up into third. Up on the outside, that's that hot match from fourth and Dancing with Jimmy B with less than a quarter of a mile to go. 21-1 for the opening quarter time, and it's Holly Hill who now opens up a 3-length lead. Eighth of a mile to get. Holly Hill still the target. From second, Cookie Cove. From third, Wild About This. Inside and fourth and Dancing with Jimmy D. In deep stretch, it's all about Holly Hill. She's a 3-1 winner. Holly Hill wins by 3 in the end. It's going to be Cookie Cove holding second from Wild About This third. Significant wagering action was bet on Holly Hill in her most recent attempt, and that was on the dirt. Here this afternoon, they still went back for her, and it was good money as she ended up getting the victory at almost 4-1. Paid $8.80 for the victory, 7-2 was what you almost got on Holly Hill. Owned by Chandra Prime, trained by Shamir Mirage, and ridden by Edgard Zayas. Holly Hill beat Cookie Cove and Wild About This. We go to the second race now, the start of the early pick 4. Claimers at a 1-mile trip over the main track. The price tag here was $8,000. Scratch the 5, Dixie Princess. 10, Tis Possible Dear. Had a jockey change to Angel Rodriguez. A field of 11, a ton of late money on number 3, Vicky Apple. And they're off. Pretty bad bobble at the beginning for Sweet Blossom. Quick start at the inside for Quick Point, who's headed off for the early lead. Here is Brooks All Mine moving up in the center. On the outside and enlisting with some added pop. Now moving up is the favorite Vicky Apple to join the vanguard. Vicky Apple duels with Brooks All Mine and enlisting. Up between horses, splitting horses, in fact. Here's Motion's first on the go. From the outside, that's Tis Possible Dear. In between horses and Grace's Drama, Quick Point is at the rail, and Sweet Blossom is now 3 wide. A gap of 3 to Kind-Hearted Coda ahead of Amaluna, and Valley Date is last. 24 seconds for the opening quarter, 5 furlongs left to race. Brooks All Mine and Fanny Olson on top 3 parts of length. Enlisting is now 3 wide and into second. Motion's first is back to third. Up to fourth goes Tis Possible Dear down at the inside and Sweet Blossom. Meanwhile, this favorite Vicky Apple has called it a day very early, and she's now passed by Grace's Drama and Kind-Hearted Coda, with Amaluna trying to muster a charge as they round the far turn. 46-3 for a strong half mile. A big-time second quarter with Enlisting the target. Brooks All Mine is back to second, 4 ahead of Tis Possible Dear. Trying to run home for Rodriguez now third. Grace's Drama is fourth. From the back, a little bit of a run from Kind-Hearted Coda with a quarter of a mile left to go. It's Enlisting who comes off the turn with the lead. Brooks All Mine going to take another shot from second. Looking for closers, haven't seen any yet. Eighth of a mile to go. Enlisting is the leader. Enlisting and Miguel Arroyo now by 3. Down the center, and Grace's Drama's trying to claim Brooks All Mine for second, but it's Richard Arnold off the claim. It's Enlisting, a long gone winner. Enlisting by 5 in the end. Brooks All Mine second, Grace's Drama third, Tis Possible Dear fourth, then Valley Date and Amaluna. Well, the late money was on Vicky Apple, but that money was dead wrong as she didn't fire at all, and the victory went to number 12, Enlisting. Claimed from high-profile connections last time, she moved to a low-profile barn today, but the result was the same, as the daughter of Candy Ride wins under jockey Miguel Arroyo, his first victory of the meet. Trained by Richard Arnold Jr. for Richard Burgess, Enlisting, your second race winner. Time for a commercial timeout. Still to come, the rest of the Sunday card. Don't go away. simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
Back now for race number 3 on the program, the first leg of a pick 3, 1 mile on turf. Maidens of the special weight caliber, Edgar Zayas on the 1, Mariposa Belle, Dylan Davis on the 8, Rearrange. 8 to the gate, the favorites were 6, Ocean Fire, and 2, Tizara. And they're off. Good start for the gray Tizara, who's headed off for an advantage down at the inside. Pardon My Heart, moving up between horses. Ocean Fire up on the inside, and Astoundment into the top flight. Tugging as I'll Take That. In the charge to the first turn, it's Tizara, who has the advantage on off top by a length and a quarter. Ocean Fire is second. I'll Take That. Third at the inside. And now fourth and Pardon My Heart on from fifth. Astoundment. Then it's a length and a half to Rearrange outside of Mariposa Belle. And Sacred Peace is last of all as they go into the backstretch. Chris Landeros and Tizara front and center through a 22-4 opening quarter. They lead Ocean Fire by 2. I'll Take That on a long rein from Paco, racing in third. On from fourth and Astoundment. Down inside goes Pardon My Heart, about 5 lengths off the lead for Sayas. Then out wide in a Rearrange. Mariposa Belle is still at the back, and the trailer is Sacred Peace. Less than half a mile to the finish. Tizara cruising at this stage. Into the far turn on top, a length and a quarter. Ocean Fire is a bit closer second. I'll Take That is now third. Astoundment is fourth. Pardon My Heart. Hunt's Racing Room for Saya is now fifth. Down at the inside in Mariposa Belle, trying to run home from the back is Sacred Peace, and Rearrange is shuffled to last, and the battle is on up front. They went 46-3 for a half mile. Tizara tries to string him out here. Leads 3 parts of a length. Ocean Fire is there second. 4 back to I'll Take That in third. On the outside in Rearrange. Running home in Sacred Peace. Top of the lane. Tizara less than a quarter of a mile from home, and 2 on top. Ocean Fire continues to run at the leader. Now angling is Pardon My Heart. Pardon My Heart starts to lift on the outside of the top duo. Less than a 16th to go. Pardon My Heart and Ocean Fire kick on. Ocean Fire, Pardon My Heart. Here's the finish. Pardon My Heart. Pardon My Heart's in time from Ocean Fire second, Tizara third in 1:34.1. Loose late and up to win. Number 1, Pardon My Heart for the money under jockey Luis Saez for trainer Mark Cassie and owner and breeder Gabe Grossberg. Pardon My Heart runs down Ocean Fire and Tizara to win the third at a 5-2 price. We go to the fourth race now. Today's fourth race, a 6-furlong maiden special weight event. 3-year-old fillies at a 6-furlong trip. Scratch the 10, 14, 15, and 16. Victor LeBron on the 11, Countless Fun. Amisai Al Jaramillo on the 13, Starlit Daydream. Race favorite was the 7, Center Isle. And they're off. The favorite Center Isle was away in good shape, but Starlit Daydream has a neck on top early. Driving through at the inside, Senora Roma's going to mix it up. 3 across the course here. Senora Roma won't stop till she gets to the top, and she leads 3 parts of a length. Starlit Daydream is together with Center Isle, second and third, working 4 ahead of Mihet, who's now racing in fourth. Outside goes C'est Moi, then down at the rail, Independent Miss. In the 2-path, Dance Doro, 3 wide, Lasting Union. Then it's a gap of 2 to Nudha, followed by Sovereign Appeal. The 2 at the back are Market Rumor and Countless Fun. Around the far turn they go. 3 furlongs remain. Senora Roma paving a quick path, and she's off the lead now by 3. Center Isle called on for making a move, and C'est Moi moves right with her. Starlit Daydream is back to fourth, well clear of the others, led by Lasting Union with a quarter of a mile left to go. Here's C'est Moi outside of Center Isle, who just ran to the top. Center Isle still very confidently handled by Rosario, now an eighth of a mile from home and a half a length in front. C'est Moi made a big move to try to get on terms, but Center Isle is still finding, and Center Isle, all the rage at the windows, will deliver on the 3-5 promise. Center Isle for Chad Brown and Joel Rosario, a 4-length winner. C'est Moi with a good try second. Independent Miss was up for third, then Lasting Union and Starlit Daydream. Number 7, Center Isle, gets the job done with a lot of hopes in her hooves as she was well backed at the windows. She gets the money for Chad Brown and Joel Rosario, owned by OXO Equine. It's team instilled regard. It's Center Isle, a 4th race winner. Really good run from number 12, C'est Moi. She was up for second, and I'll be on her bandwagon next time. We go to the 5th race now, the start of the Rainbow 6, 1 mile on turf. Claimers at a price tag of $35,000. Field of 9 signed on. The favorite was the 1, Bean Counter. And they're off. Good Good start from between horses for Whiskerita, who's headed off for the early lead. Moving up at the inside, and Bean Counter with Big Tina not far away, as the favorite will land toward the top here. Back from there, it's Buddy's Memory alongside Independent Incredible Miss with I Am Magical on the outside, and Trieste is the early trailer as they round the first turn. Up front, Bean Counter has the lead, and now challenged by Big Tina, who kicks on with it. Whiskerita is now 3 wide. Back from there, it's a wide-running I Am Magical, racing outside of both Buddy's Memory and Incredible Miss. 2 back to Trieste, followed by She Fled the Scene, and Indicia is at the back. 23-1 for the opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go. Advantage to Big Tina on top of length and a quarter. Whiskerita is together with Bean Counter, second and third. I Am Magical posted 4 wide fourth. Back to fifth in Buddy's Memory. Then it's Incredible Miss. 2.5 clear of an unhurried Trieste. She Fled the Scenes on her outside, and Indicia trails. 46-4 for the opening half mile as they move into the far turn. Big Tina is still the target. On the outside, Whiskerita is a bit closer second. I Am Magical third. Bean Counter is fourth, awaiting some place to go. Back to fifth in Buddy's Memory. Then outside, Incredible Miss, followed by Trieste with the rail opportunity. Indicia is out wide. She Fled the Scene at the back, and Big Tina still up front. Big Tina after 3 quarters and 1:10-1 turns first. Here's Bean Counter into the clear and on the attack. These two have kicked on with 1/8 of a mile to go. Big Tina on the inside tries to fight off Bean Counter. Big Tina's digging in. Bean Counter's right alongside. Big Tina and Bean Counter. Bean Counter and Big Tina. It's Big Tina. Big Tina's at 16-1, and she got the job done from Bean Counter second, and I Am Magical third. Well, we don't call him the Minister of Speed for nothing, folks. Number 2, Amisael Jaramillo's mount. Big Tina went to the top and was nursed perfectly by Jaramillo, getting a gate-to-wire upset victory for Armando de la Cerda and the Hernandez Racing Club. Big Tina turned away Bean Counter to start the Rainbow Six at a big number. Time for a commercial timeout. The late pick 5 is next, right after this. Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of the late pick 5, 7 furlongs the journey, 3-year-old maidens of a special weight variety. Jockey change on the 4, Tiger's Back, make it Edgard Zayas. Scratch the alternates 13 through 16, a field of 12. The favorite was the 12, Dr. Post. And they're off. Crowded in the center gates, including Rare Stripe, who was shuffled back with Percher. Good start on the outside for Sir Khan, who's headed off for the early lead. Dr. Post has speed. Nocturnal is rushed forward to take over. Nocturnal will lead as they run past the opening 1/8 of a mile. From Sir Khan in second, Tio Will on the outside third. Mud Pie up the inside now fourth. Back to fifth while wide is the favorite Dr. Post. Gap of 3 to Rare Stripe, a length better than Distorted Moon. Trini Dancer is next with on the outside Herd Lightning. Then it's a far outside run for Superfecto, and the gap of 2 to Tiger's Back as they tick it to the far turn. 22-2 for the opening quarter. Nocturnal has the lead. Leads a length and a half. Sir Khan is there second. Tio Will is now third. Dr. Post is fourth and asked to quicken. A gap of 2. On running now is Superfecto. He's made up a ton of ground. He's up into fifth now. Then it's a gap of 2 to Mud Pie. He's not getting the job done today. 2 back to the outside, and Rare Stripe, who finds his best stride and comes on next. And they're at the top of the stretch. Nocturnal has been in front from the outset. Went 45-3 to a half mile, and he has the lead. Dr. Post trying to get in high gear on the outside, and here he comes. Pletcher 1-2 with 1/8 of a mile to go. Dr. Post switching leads and on the attack now. Nocturnal is back to second. Sir Khan is clearly third. 16th to go. Nocturnal and Dr. Post for barn bragging rights. It's Dr. Post in front. Dr. Post by a length and a quarter. Nocturnal was second. Sir Khan was third. Then Rare Stripe and Hard Lightning. Todd Pletcher runs 1-2 in the race. The more fancied of the 2 runners does get the job done as the son of Quality Road, Dr. Post, hit high gear late and drew off for a conclusive maiden victory under jockey John Velasquez. Todd Pletcher and the St. Elias stable. Dr. Post to beat Nocturnal. They were well clear of the others. We go to the 7th race now, the start of the late pick 4, claimers of the 3-year-old variety at 1 mile on turf. They're in for $50,000. Hector Barrios on number 3, Coffee Bean, scratched the 8, Castaño. Field of 7. Race favorite was number 1, Blazing Desire. And they're off to a level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Blazing Desire who went after the lead alongside Mystery Bank, splitting horses Coffee Bean. Out 4 wide is Justin, the Nick of Time. Then back from 5th, it's I'm More Ready, who's getting a good setup early. 2 better than the 2 at the back. They are Storm Risk and Rebelde. In the charge around the first turn, Coffee Bean got the lead and then tapped on the brakes, and he leads a length and a quarter now over Blazing Desire, who's a bit keen, while second. I'm More Ready is very keen. He's third at the inside alongside Mystery Bank. Justin, the Nick O' Time, is settled nicely for Sias. He's 5th while 3 wide. Rebelde and Storm Risk continue at the back, and Coffee Bean continues up front. Coffee Bean 5 furlongs from home in front. Blazing Desire is keyed up second. Mystery Bank is now third. I'm More Ready, settled a bit better. He's now 4th at the inside. Followed 3 wide 5th by Justin, the Nick O' Time. He's now about 4 or 5 lengths behind. 2 better than Rebelde, and then it's Storm Risk at the back. Inside half a mile to the finish, 46-1 for a strong half-mile speed. Coffee Bean and Hector Barrios bids to make all. He leads by 2 over Blazing Desire in second. Mystery Bank is third. On the outside, Justin, though Nick O' Time, is now 4th and starting to gain some ground. I'm More Ready is not really punching in, nor is Storm Risk or Rebelde. And this leader is stringing him out here at 20-1. It's Coffee Bean off the turn with the advantage. 3/4, 9-3. It's Coffee Bean well clear out here. Justin, their Nick O' Time, is running out of time. Back to third, Blazing Desire. Then it's Mystery Bank, Storm Risk, and I'm More Ready coming home for the wire. How about a 20-1 winner by many? How about Coffee Bean in front? Coffee Bean won by at least 5. Second was Justin, though Nick O' Time. Up third was Mystery Bank, then Blazing Desire. Number 1, Blazing Desire, somewhat of a one-dimensional speed horse, and when he didn't make a clear lead, he was in major trouble. And the horse that did make a clear lead was the long shot, Coffee Bean, and he forgot that he was a long shot as he went all the way, winning easy at 20-1. It was a pickup ride for Hector Barrios. Coffee Bean delivers over Justin, the Nick of Time, who was a second choice and the second past the post. We go now to the 8th race. The 8th race is the start of the late pick 3 on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers of a $50,000 level. Scratch the 6, 10, and 12. Luca Panici on the 2, WW. And they're off. Level beginning. From the rail, Forever Mo was quick away today. Splitting horses is Far Away Kitten, not to be far away. And now here's WW moving up, and WW will take the lead as they run to the finish wire the first time. Away in 4th is Morocco. He's a bit keen, very keen. His Golden Decision behind him. Down at the inside goes Vittori Kin. Out wide on the course and Ambassador Jim, saving ground while in very tight Tiz Luna. No room in there. Jason Fernandez had to slam on the brakes, and the trailer is Westerland. Around the first turn they go through a 24-4 opening quarter. WW makes the pace and leads a length and a half. Faraway Kitten is there second. Morocco is on the outside of Forever Mo, 3rd and 4th. In between runners and a Golden Decision now 5th. Outside an Ambassador Jim, inside in Vittori Kin. Then it's back to Tiz Luna second last, and Westerland is the trailer as they make their way 5 furlongs from home. WW has the lead through a 49.5 mile. Faraway Kitten on the outside is now second. Morocco is third. Forever Mo kept close at the rail in 4th, followed 5th by Golden Decision. Ambassador Jim in the pink cap on the outside. Veteran Vittori Kin is riding the rail into contention, about 4 or 5 lengths off the lead. 2 better than long shot Tiz Luna, and Westerland has been the last throughout as they round the far turn. Faraway Kitten bids up outside of WW for the top. Morocco 3 wide while 3rd at the inside. Forever Mo is there 4th. Golden Decision trying to run home while wide, then Vittori Kin as they turn for home. WW cuts the corner and finds under pressure. Back to second is Faraway Kitten. Morocco lifting up on the outside under Sias. Here comes Morocco to take over the lead. Loose and charging in Golden Decision with Vittori Kin for a slice, but Morocco is clear. Morocco in front. Going to be very close for second. Close to call between Forever Mo and Vittori Kin, then Golden Decision in 141-3. Good late kick from number 4, Morocco, who drops back to where he belongs here this afternoon and caps off a great weekend of racing for the Paradise Farms. Actually, it's been just a stellar season for them. Owned in partnership by Paradise Farms and David Stodaker. Mike Maker, the winning trainer. Louis Sias on board for the winning ride. Morocco beats Forever Mo with Vittori Kin third. Time for a commercial timeout. The late Daily Double is next, right after this. And they're off. He's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Racing. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. Back now for race number 9 on the program. First half of the late daily double. 1 mile the journey. Allowance optional claiming horses at a $35,000 level. Field of 8. The favorites were 7 Navasha and 8 Angelia. And they're off. Kind of an awkward getaway for slinging Sammy B, but she's still being sent forward to try to gain an advantage. Navasha moves on her outside and is up to challenge. Down at the rail goes Remarkable Soul, and splitting horses is Caroline Lois. On from 4th and Bargain Air, then back to the favorite Angelia. She has 2 in her back rear, that are Viva Forever and Believe Indeed. Out of the chute and onto the main course, it's Remarkable Soul in front now by a neck. On the outside, Navasha keeps the heat on. Second, Bargain Air is 3 down at the inside. Third, followed fourth by Caroline Lois out wide and Sling and Sammy B. The pace is quick here. Second last is back to the inside, Believe Indeed with Viva Forever. Just ahead of both of them is Angelia. Angelia, the favorite, is now 4 wide, and now she's last as the back markers start to quicken up. Inside half a mile from home, they went 45-1 for the opening half mile. It's the Minister of Speed, Amisael Jaramillo, and Remarkable Soul committed for home now. They're 3 on top. Bargain Air at a big number is now second. Veteran Believe Indeed is at the inside third. Navasha gives way. Angelia is trying to muster some form of a rally, but she's better than 10 lengths off the lead, working awfully hard. And Remarkable Soul has this to throw away. Remarkable Soul, after 3 quarters in 9 and 4, is all by herself. Bargain Air is going to try to hold on to second. Then it's Believe Indeed. Angelia just at a grinding 1 pace with 1/8 of a mile more to get. It's all about Remarkable Soul. Remarkable Soul for Ralph Nix and Amisael Jaramillo. They take a knee and run out the clock. Remarkable Soul by many, 10 or 12 in front. It's going to be close then for second. I think it's Bargain Air second. Indeed she is, over Believe Indeed third. Angelia might have outran Navasha for fourth in 1:36-2. To the 10th and final race now on turf at 1 mile. Maidens of a special weight variety. Jockey change on the 1. Just leave it alone to Fanny Olson. Victor LeBron rides the 8 La Indiscreet. Scratch the alternates, and it's a field of 12. Another wide open betting race. In the gate, and runners away. Good start out wide for Power of Magic, who heads off for the early lead. Urban Fairy Tale is splitting horses. Papa Chalk's trying to get over as the outside duo looked a good over from their high draws. Moving up toward the inside, that's Just Leave It Alone. Sconset going to float Papa Chalk very wide on that first turn. Just Leave It Alone, save ground to be down toward the inside. A length and a half better than the race favorite Urban Fairy Tale. Key Biscayne is on her outside. Then it's back at the rail to Starship Malabar. La Indiscreet's in the 2-path. 3 wide is Long Pants Required. A length and a half to Share the Good Times, who's at the rail. Outside of her and Renata, and then the early trailer is Bright Street. Down the backstretch they go, 23-1 for a quick opening quarter. Power of Magic on top, a length and a quarter. Papa Chalk second, Just Leave It Alone third. Longshot Sconset is there fourth. Lenderos has the final race favorite Urban Fairy Tale mid-flight, but in tracking position, 3 wide and only 3 behind. Next at the rail and Share the Good Times improving for Zayas. 3 wide and Key Biscayne. In between horses and Starship Malamar. Back from there, you have Renata. La Indiscreet is called it an afternoon. Passed by Long Pants Required. The trailer remains Bright Street, and the leader remains Power of Magic. Power of Magic to the top of the stretch leads Papa Chalk to the attack now. Second, Urban Fairy Tale is a scrubbed on third. Key Biscayne is 4 wide for Jaramillo now fourth. Saving ground, Share the Good Times has had a good race flow. After 3 quarters and 1:11-1, there's 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Papa Chalk the leader. Urban Fairy Tale now moving up on the outside. Key Biscayne widest of all, and late run from Renata toward the rail. In deep stretch, it's still Urban Fairy Tale in front. Urban Fairy Tale, Lenderos off the schneid. Up second was Renata, third was Key Biscayne in 1:35-3.
And that'll do it. Another 10-race Sunday in the books as we start the spring meet this coming Thursday. Can you believe it? April 2nd. There'll be no racing here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Again, thank you for making this such a great championship season at Gulfstream Park. And we'll see you for day one of the spring meet this coming Thursday.